Hi, today I'm going to share hauls from two of my favorite shops from Planner Kate and Scribble Prints Co. For the most part, they are February colored monthly items. Obviously what you're seeing here from Planner Kate is January. I picked up just a few extra January things, but then mostly it'll be February colored stuff today. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with Planner Kate. And I already took a quick peek at all the stuff and organized everything. So right on top is her sampler, which really cute. I really like how usable her sampler is and like what a good variety of her items that you get, like icons, one of these habit trackers, a header. Yeah, I think she has one of the best samplers, so freebie samplers. So I think that's really neat. Next are the January water bottles. I decided I wanted to start tracking my hydration during the work week in my new work planner. So I'm putting a water bottle every day to check it off. And so I wanted to get some that matched the January colors, just so that I had them for this month as well. So I had already done all my January colored Planner Kate items in a different video, but this one was just an add-on. And her shipping's so fast now. We're only like a week into January when I'm filming this, and I already got it, so I think that's great. Okay, so next is mostly the February colored stuff. So these are more water bottles, and I got them in the February colors. You know, you get a lot here. You can do an entire week and then some in one color, which is nice. So I'll use those again for my work planner. Next, you know, some of my favorites from her are her double dots. This was one of the horizontal monthly colors, this peach. I'm not sure if it was January or February. I don't know the horizontal colors for the Erin Condren that well, but her horizontal stickers do fit. They're the exact same size as the vertical. So if you see colors you like, definitely pick them up for the double dots. And I should say just her horizontal double dots. I don't know about her other stickers, but her horizontal double dots are the same size as her vertical. So I always pick up ones if I like the colors that she has for those. And I have some spreads I want to do that have some peach in them, so I wanted to have these. They're really pretty. Next are her February vertical Erin Condren colors double dots. Great variety, nice pink, really deep red, very pretty. Next are the bottom, what does she call these, bottom boxes? Or I forget exactly what she calls them. They are in the February colors. They're like, you can use them for little things, or I like that she changed it so it's just 3 asterisks. It used to be, or 3 asterisks. It used to be 2 asterisks and then a meal, but I like now that it's 3, so it could be anything. And I think what I might just try these. I only got 1 sheet of them, so I'm not going to use them all month, but the week that I use these, I think I'm going to try and track all 3 of my meals, or plan all 3 of my meals in my planner, so I'd use it for that. So very nice. Next, this is actually not technically February monthly colors. Gosh, I don't remember what she called this kit, but it basically was like she's now doing kind of a la carte kits, and she does seasonal releases, and this was one of her Valentine's ones. But I thought the colors, even if I don't use this during Valentine's week, it'll certainly be great for any time in February. I don't normally use her checklists in my main Erin Condren, but I'm going to try them 1 week in my work planner because I like how many things you could fit in there, because I always have a lot of work tasks, so I like that there are 8 circles that you could check off. And then I got some extra, what are these called? The double dots, a ton of icons. So yeah, so super nice. This is just nice to have. I've never used one of her Hello Weekend things, but I think it's super pretty, so I'm looking forward to trying that. And then next is she calls, I don't know what she calls this, but it's like you have 4 half boxes, 8 kind of open quarter boxes, ones that are more like you could put an icon there and then write on them, those kind of boxes, some flags that are printed, really nice variety. All the stickers have this look where it has the darker outline and then kind of a muted middle so you can see what you write. I just thought this was super cute for Valentine's. Honestly, I'm probably gonna do kind of pinky Valentine's-y spreads for like several weeks in February, not just the week of Valentine's. It's funny because I'm not like a super girly girl, but I just think it's fun to do in the planner, and I like the way that it looks. So, yeah, so I'll definitely get use out of those. And then I'll probably use, I think I'm actually going to use these. I haven't really seen a set that I like better than this, so I think I might use these as my full boxes for my Valentine's week in my Erin Condren. And so, yeah, so I really like these. It's like a good variety. They're really pretty and fun. The little birds are super cute. So very nice. And those prints, those match this set. So nice. And then next is the bottom washi. So Planner Kate releases 2 types of washi. I don't know if these are all in frame, but the first is like this bottom washi sheet that matches these like make your own kits. And those come with fewer actual pieces of washi. It's still $5, but it's like a very nice material. It's matte, and she does it with like clip art print to actually match the full boxes. So on the kit. So I don't buy these as much, the ones that are just one sheet, and you only get like 3 stripes, because obviously this goes on the left and then this goes on the right. So you really only get 3 stripes of washi for $5, which I don't think is that great, but I do like it. If there's like a kit of hers that I really want to match with, I think it's worth it to buy it, because and it's, you know, I think it is a higher quality than like just the normal thin washi. And then, so these are really what are her more traditional washi sheets. These she releases every month in monthly colors, and these are literally where she buys rolls of washi. I mean, I assume that's what she does. I shouldn't say I know, but I think she buys rolls of washi and then literally lays them down and cuts the pages to be the perfect length. So these are like the more traditional type of washi, where it's like kind of thin and like papery, whereas this washi is much more like, it's almost like just a really nice matte sticker. So this is a lot easier to work with than this. So I think that's why these are a little bit more expensive. So here you get a lot more. So this is still, I think this is also $5, but you can see that here you're getting 7 strips of washi, and some of them are thinner, but still you get a lot. So, yeah, just kind of, I like these because I don't like buying a ton of holiday specific big rolls of washi like from Target or anything, because I'm not going to use like hearts like most months out of the year. So it's nice to just have it like for like 1 week. You have it already pre-cut. So that's what I buy these for. So I do like buying ones that are more holiday themed for these. So anyway, so I'm babbling. So then I got 2 of those. She had like 4 different ones for February, but I got one that was more of a pink theme and then one that was more of a red theme. So really fun. So yeah, so not a ton. I don't buy like a ton of monthly color stuff from Planner Kate every month, but the stuff I get from her, I find that to be kind of like essential to my spreads. So I do really like her shop, and her sticker quality. The stickers are matte, but they are some of my, I mean, I think they're honest. I think they're like some of the best matte stickers that I've seen. So anyway, so yeah, so that's Planner Kate. And yeah, I'll get this cleaned up and then we'll move on to Scribble prints. Okay, so next we have a pretty giant Scribble prints order. I ordered February items as well as some of her multicolored items, because she had restocked like the little things items that she uses. So I won't go through those in too much depth because they're pretty standard, but I did wanted to show you. I took it out of the packaging already because it had my address, but it comes with a cardstock card on top. Because it was over a certain amount, she includes a larger sampler in addition to her smaller sampler. And it looks like she also included the older Christmas version of the larger sampler, presumably because she had extras already printed. And so, yeah, so the Valentine's one is super cute. I like the washi a lot, and I'll definitely use the hearts as decorations. So, very nice. Okay, and so then here are just the multicolor items first. I got some of the little dots, and then a lot of the little things. I stocked up just because I didn't stock up on these as much when she like reopened her shop over the summer, and because I wasn't doing as many little things then. But now I'm more into the look with the little things, and I like having the same color across the whole week if possible. So I did get several sheets of these, especially the ones I use a lot, the meals, TVs, some phones, and some of the $ and birthday ones. So those are those. Next, I got just a few sheets of her headers. I got 2 now that I'm trying to do more of this YouTube stuff. I got 2 of the, what she calls the vlogger favorites, I believe. They just say upload, edit, film. I thought this would be nice maybe to use, probably not in the main spread, but in this sidebar in my personal planner to kind of sketch out what I'm trying to get done in a given week for YouTube. So I thought that, and then I picked up another one of these because I don't know why I only got one of them, but anyway, got that. Oh, and then the last non-February item I got was this winter sampler. It was discounted, and you know, it was like $3, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna throw it in. I think I might use this in my work planner. It's a little bit more minimal, but it still has some decorations. Just like one, it's for a February week when I don't feel like doing pink, but it's feeling cold outside. I thought this would be cute. Okay, so next we have the February items, and she had a few new things this month. They're not really in any particular order here, but I'll just go through them. First are these Astracees sheets. I'm gonna bring them up to the camera. So she used to have these in her monthly kit, and now she's not doing her monthly kit anymore. So, but then people were like, oh, I miss the Astracees and the little dot. So she released this tiny sheet. I like to use these I used to use it in kind of the work section of my planner to denote different meetings, and so I'll probably use it in my work planner now. Next are the February mini events, and like normal, this kind of stays the same for all the bottom rows stay the same for each month, and they just match the colors, but the top row changes based on the events. And so this one has Groundhog Day, Mardi Gras, President's Day, and Valentine's Day. This is cute. I like using them obviously above near the date like she intends, but I also use these sometimes in my monthly spread, especially for like birthdays, because sometimes I'll put the birthdays in the little things section, but it's nice to use these because they're so small, they fit well in the monthly spread. Next, I just got a sheet of the half boxes in the matching February colors. Then these are her full boxes. These are nice. I feel like these are a little plain to me. I feel like they're cute. I mean, it's nice. It's kind of like very soft and pretty, but I feel like I'm gonna want to do decorations on top of these, and like luckily I have something like, you know, I could use something like this, the sampler that has the hearts, and decorate a little bit more. But I would rather have full boxes that could stand on their own as decoration versus ones that like need additional, because these are just a little muted. But I'll certainly use them. Next was a new offering that she had for February, and these are similar to the Ombre Heart Checklist, but they go Monday through Sunday. It has 7 lines, one's for each day of the week. These are meant to be used kind of, you can use them however you want, but I think her intent was for them to be in your sidebar, and then you can put something like, she has some new headers, which you'll see in a little bit, but she has headers now that say like exercise or dinners or cleaning. So something that you wanted to do, that you needed to mark for every day of the week. You could use one of those headers and then write like down what your plan was for every day, which I really like. I think I'm going to use this especially for exercise. I think I'll still mark what I actually do in a planner, but it'll be nice like in the day of each planner, but this will be nice for like sketching out kind of like the plan for the week. And then, but sometimes obviously plans go awry. So anyway, so I think it's really cute. It's definitely something different. I only got 1 sheet of these, cause I can't imagine using more than 2 of them in a week, but definitely something neat. And I'll be curious to see how these end up working for my planning style. Next, I got, 1 sheet of the Ombre 3-heart checklists. I like to use these sometimes either in the little things section or just, just as for little lists. These are good. Next, I got 4 of the Ombre Heart Checklist, and I kind of said I was going to try to stop doing this. If you want to have that look where you have the matching Ombre Heart Checklist for every day of the week. Obviously there's 7 days in a week. There's only 2 per color per sheet, so you need to buy 4 of them. I am trying to move away from that going forward because it's a little excessive, and I don't necessarily use them I don't use the monthly colors every week in a given month. If you use them every week in a given month, then you'd use them all and it's not a problem, but I always have leftovers of like 1 or 2 colors at least. So I was gonna try to stop doing that, but pink, I've used a lot of my pink stuff in the multicolor, and I know that this will go, especially these more muted pinks will go with a lot of spreads, so I didn't mind getting the full 4 sheets for this month. Next are these little 3-heart checklists. I don't know what she calls them exactly, but they say to do, to clean, to buy, to go. And then the change this month, this used to have 2 rows of Bill Do stickers, and now it has only 1 row of the Bill Do's, and then she did little like kind of markers for like a girl night, game night, date night, movie night. I don't know what you'd call those, like event stickers maybe, which I think is really cute. The Bill Do, I was using several of them in my monthly spread, but I only used them because I had them. I think what I'm going to do instead is just like write a list in my monthly spread on the sidebar, and maybe just use the little asterisks for each one, and then actually use one of these each week, I think, in my sidebar in the weekly spread, and just use like the 3 lines. Instead of writing a single bill, I might write a couple of bills in the Bill Do. So anyway, I'm gonna make this work. I think that's cool. Next is the charity sampler, which she also reformatted this month. Last month it was pretty much just like this, and it didn't have the decorative elements on top, and she had done a separate page with the decorative elements, but she had asked in a YouTube video whether people would buy one for a little bit more money with decorative elements, and I think a lot of people said yes, and I was one of those. So I think this is really cute. I don't know that I would have bought an entire sheet of just these hearts, but this is the perfect amount. And then these are nice. I'll use these in my work planner, probably, the checklists. There's a cute little things make a big difference. And then this is the only weekend banner I got. I didn't buy the full sheet of weekend banners because I don't really need the matching ones. I have other pink ones that I could use instead. But I do have one matching. She also does sell an entire sheet of these heart checklists, but I don't use those as much as I use the ombre heart checklist, so I didn't buy that either. Next is her washi, which you might not be able to tell because she's reformatted it. She used to have kind of space in between the strips of washi, but now she's done it so that basically, these aren't totally coming up, there we go, so that there won't be, it doesn't matter as much for this type of pattern, but for other patterns it would look weird because there would be space in between them and the patterns wouldn't match up exactly. Now, because it's printed with no space in the middle, the patterns will line up perfectly. So that's nice. A nice little change. And I feel like you almost get more washi this way as well. So very nice. Next is her, I think this is like her, I don't know, activity icons, because she does have like a regular icon sheet. I don't know what she calls this sheet, but again, I've talked about this sheet before. I think it's super cute. Same thing I always say, I'm not going to go to 4 movies in a month, but or necessarily use 4 dishwashing things because I don't really need reminders to do dishes, but I think they're really nice to have in the colors, and I just think this is a really cute, and I've actually found myself using this more than I would have thought. A lot of, like, it's funny how giving yourself a cute icon will make you want to do something, so I like this sheet a lot. Next, I got 2 of the little things in the matching monthly colors. Like I said, I've been using a lot more of the little things. It's nice to have, if you do the 2 sheets, then you have pretty much, I would say, if you have 2 sheets, you can do the entire week in one color because you'll have 8 meals. So if you're just marking your dinners down, you'll have 1 extra. And for me, that's plenty of TV shows for a week and enough YouTube slates and stuff. So I like to use like 1 column at a time, and that works out well. Next is the icon sheet, which I was so happy she reformatted. I was having a really hard time with the one she had put out in January. Like, I couldn't find where any of the icons were, and if I wanted a certain color, I was having a hard time figuring out if an icon came in that color. Now, it might be hard to see the difference on camera, but there are basically all 4 colors that are in the monthly set. There's 3 rows, and those 3 rows have the same type of icon in each row. So you have a heart icon, you have that in all 4 of the colors. So that's really nice. And doing it this way, she also added a couple of others that she had released previously, but hadn't been on the January icon sheet. Like, so she added the running man, which I love because I like to run. She added a little fast food icon, which I think is fun. The @ I think is nice for marking down where things are. And the paw print's nice if you have a pet. So anyway, so I like this a lot. You also, I think last month, I remember it was like 7 by 11. Now it's 8 by, well, I guess it would be 8 by 12. So you're actually getting more icons as well. So I'm definitely a fan of this. That was really good. Oh, I'm going to back up a second. One other thing I wanted to mention was she did release this in a personal size. So if you're a person that uses a personal size planner, she released these in like basically just shrunk so that the icons and everything are smaller, which I thought was super cute for people that use personal size. And then last are headers. I got 3 again because I really only need 2 to get through a month, but I'll use these pink ones a lot, I think, so I wanted to have an extra sheet of them. Oh, and also because I'm doing my work planner now. That was my other thought. Now that I have like 2 planners, I'm going to go through headers a little faster. So the main change here was, I mentioned earlier, she changed the assorted things. I'll show you the multicolor. She used to do these same things here. Those were the colors in the accent color, or those were the words for the accent color, but she changed it so that these things would be a little bit more usable for your sidebar. So, you know, there's not one that says exercise on here. There's cleaning, shopping, groceries, dinners. So I think this is really nice. I really like that there's an exercise one now. There's a cleaning one. I think this is going to be helpful to trying to set up some daily habits. So yeah, I ordered a lot, but Scribble Prints is always the main one that I order from every month for my functional stickers. So yeah, let me know down below what you bought from her, or if you have any questions about any of these sticker sheets, I can help you out. So thanks for watching, and subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you.